Bye.
How do you verify you watch your own stream?
Yep, gonna have to load the stream real quick.
I
If
can
I
tell
can
you
get it
right
to
now.
work.
Let me see. It shows that you're not on right now.
Lions it is. I wonder if they have a color rush. Yeah, that's ugly. That's ugly too. That'll work.
EA Sports coverage
hungry.
of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago.
Everybody
and, of
knows the
course, the
Lions.
loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots.
Get out there, Stafford.
Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from Ford Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been.
I know they got a bunch of players missing. I remember that. How do I mute this shit? There we go. Kerryon Johnson, alright. Ooh, 65 starting wide receiver? No, thank you. Not the worst set of receivers. Ooh. Average, not bad, not bad.
Taking a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready? 250. 51. Hey, check. 21. Mike 51, Mike 51. Let's go, defense. Hey,
Stafford on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. It's a big play there for the Lions. 41 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Flushed out right.
Oh, he saved the
That's going
touchdown.
to wind up incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the
How the hell did
defense?
you
Let's
fall
face it,
down?
if you get the ball 4 yards or more on
Brandon,
first
there's
down is what
somebody
you're
out
aiming
there.
for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice
I was
effort
like,
to knock
oh,
that
shit.
one away and bring up second down.
So now
Oh,
second and
great
10
play
after the
by that
incompletion on
linebacker,
first
man.
down. Throwing again. Stafford. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Jamie Collins leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Hey, 50-50. Hey, high 7. I'm coming for it.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm just glad he caught it.
Blue 60.
In your face.
Hey, easy, easy. Mike 51. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Danny Amendola there to make the grab. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pick up there.
First down, Patriots.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Eluding the pressure, right. And that would be incomplete.
What the fuck?
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Oh my God.
Instead, it's second
Damn
down.
it.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Brady on
Good
target to
try.
Edelman. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll run it here. This is James White. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Give me 10. Alabama. 380. What's the run? Alert! Hey, well, Mike 40, Mike 40. All you get is a header. All you get is a header. Bravo. Mike 40, check. He's coming, I got him. Shadow.
Shotgun now for Brady. And this is caught.
Oh,
It's
wow.
Edelman. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
From the gun, it's Brady. It's complete. James White. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Second and goal at the Lions' 3-yard line. That's the end.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. From the gun, Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 24. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, 54.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And he fires one incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson, but it'll be 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford.
Throw that shit.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. It's John Simon with a sack. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Break check. 180. 54 back. And middle. Full street. Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stafford finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Hey, is that serious? So, like, if you push L1 and it'll roll it back?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal. Here, they got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now on 2nd and 13. Brady caught by the tight end Watson.
Whoever you are,
19 yards the pickup there.
there.
Move the chains. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to...
Come on, throw it from the get-go, man.
Picked off near the 42.
Why did it take so long to throw the fucking
And they
ball?
will finally get to him, but
Throw
a
it right in
great
the first
return has
snap.
set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Fucking pump
He
fake
had
there or
his eyes on
something.
the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree
why
with
would
you,
you
and
do
you
that?
know
You
he's
fucking-
going to get teased
you throw
because he
it
didn't
and
get it all the
fucking-
way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
The quick slant caught and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I'm here all day. I'm here. Regular.
Brady now on first down. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Brady now, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michel. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a play fake, Brady. He's airing it out for Sanu.
Yeah, why do you
He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Here's Dorsett. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half. and get on out and talk about it.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, box truck.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Steps away to his left. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
We got it. Second two.
On second down, they'll run with White. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Now Brady. Buying time to his left. And now here's another interception.
Unbelievable.
And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Here's Stafford.
Fucking
and he
stop
slings one that's incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. But now it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Stafford now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Stafford, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford, and that is incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Hey, Charlie.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stafford looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. Dorsett on the return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Pats at the line ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady, he's going to air it out for Dorsett. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jamal Agnew. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Ringer, guys. Fight the move.
On 1st down at Stafford. Jones has it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jamie Collins. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Stafford now to throw. Galladay.
Give me that shit.
And the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay there to make the grab. And the Lions use the short field advantage as they cash in for 6.
Yeah, I did that. I went up and got it. I switched and made the catch.
Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast.
If I hadn't hit mine.
Second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
High point the ball. That's what it does.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Back now at Ford Field. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter.
That's my best receiver. One of the best receivers in football.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Galladay's a star.
Hey, Alabama. 25
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. They'll get this one out to Rex Burkhead. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
Hey, 25 to the mic. We're going 72. I got you. Wait,
Brady now on 1st down. That's out to his running back, Michel. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Brady now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Flushed out right. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. And this is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Lions will take over.
4th down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise. But how about the coverage? They're able to bat it down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Out of the gun, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
You can't just rely on the computer to do it for you, especially if the other user can do them. All those catches I'm making myself, man.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17
when you're doing
to the 10
literally
nothing
nothing
down.
to do it, then me pushing a button is the difference. You're just going to sit back and try to let the CPU do it. I'll go get the ball.
When do I do it?
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford.
You don't.
And he's
No,
going
you're
to
not.
go
You're
down.
not switching.
Sacked
You're
on
not.
the
I don't let the
13-yard
computer
line.
make the catch.
This offensive line
Yeah, you
flat
do.
out
You
cannot
never
handle this
switch. You never
pass rush.
switch
We've
on
seen it
offense.
demonstrated time and time
You're not
again
good at switching
to
on
the tune of
defense.
7 sacks in this game thus
That's how I'm
far.
able to undercut you or go over you or do whatever.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. Right
Trust that
side,
guy.
it's the tight end, Hockenson. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
They snap it to Stafford. And this is going
Boy,
to
this
be
could be about
incomplete.
35-3.
The Lions
Get open
turned
down.
away on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
That throw by Brady incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now Stafford. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down. Stafford going to throw it. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Throwing deep for Golladay. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. 12 yards on the return that time, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Because fucking Stafford is missing throws. He just had a guy wide open in the end zone and fucking missed him.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense is
there was no
Do they
pressure
try to
on
put
that
together
throw.
something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were...
They've got his man complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Shotgun now for Brady. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 23. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, Steve 6.
Throwing here, Stafford. This is caught. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Not perfect.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the
about
virtual
it.
guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
You there?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to use it. I use the Chiefs against them. Gotta have some receivers that can make some plays. We will see. So who you got to be, the Buccaneers or who else?
The Bucs and the Raiders is all I got left.
Be the Raiders so they can be the division game.
I don't know if the Raiders can do it.
You're gonna be white?
It's basically all they got is. I don't remember anything about the Raiders. I know I lost with them, but that's it.
Who would you play when you were playing with them?
I don't remember. I just know I lost.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway.
All right. I know they got some players missing. I remember that part. Oh yeah, no fucking defense. Oh my god. Well, this was a mistake.
All right.
Well,
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yellow. Watch the pass. Get him.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And a first down, Chiefs.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now Carr. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Suggs. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
What's up?
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
I don't talk to cowards. He made a bet with me that he was going to shoot a text, and he never did. I'm like a coward.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Williams.
Oh.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Of
Now
course.
the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this
Every
first
game.
quarter.
Well, I win with every team.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Being chased out left.
Oh, what the
And
fuck?
time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. And their inaugural
Gotta let
sack
that
of the
go.
game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's
Oh,
caught.
fucking hell, me.
And it is
Good play.
incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. So they give it up just on their
Fucking
side
hell,
of
man.
midfield.
One way
And,
to
yeah, I mean, a surprising
I didn't
decision
mean
there to
to.
go
I
for
was just
that.
trying to fuck
Must
you.
have a lot of
Get
confidence in
into
his
that.
defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
6-0 our score after 1. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right.
Get that!
And a
Go
double coverage, and
off
it's
the
intercepted.
field, fucking.
Picked off by Tahir
God damn it,
Whitehead.
what are you doing?
There we go.
Go off the
tight end
field.
Kelsey
It
was the
took
intended
forever to be the
target.
playmaker.
I think that
It took
interception
like
happened for
fucking
2 reasons.
5
Quarterback
seconds
gets
before
outside the
he threw
pocket
the
and
ball.
panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from
Yeah,
him.
so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
It really is a delay.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down and 4. Carr got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Here's Jacobs. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chiefs'
X3,
27.
218, chop. 54, Mike, 54. Watch the curl, watch the curls. Mike, 54. Mike, later two.
What the hell? I think the ref was lay on my hand or something.
Kill, 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 kill. Save, save, save. Easy, easy, kill, kill.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Check 26, check 28. You're mine. 54. Hey, high 7.
Shotgun now for Carr. And that is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Hey, watch this, watch this. Hey, check 24.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
That's what I do. Mike 50.
From the 41, Mahomes flush to his right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. To throw is Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in hand.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
That one goes for 24 yards.
It's like a delay or something.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's Carr. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, my goodness.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down,
it.
but it winds up incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Mike's 50. Hey, Alpha. Mike's 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
To throw again. Carr.
Oh,
Almost had it for the
turn
pick.
around, buddy.
A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Carr to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
God damn it.
Hey, Ridley. Jim, General, Max. Hey, check, 57. 24.
On 1st down, it's Williams. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes steps away. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
With 6 seconds left in the second quarter. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's our field. It's our field.
Now Carr.
Oh, what the
They
fuck?
go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
What was that?
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
54, Mike 56-18. Mike 54. Hey, Zoo. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Throwing his car on third down. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And then an
He's going to be
interception.
intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Go, go, go. Ball set.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
You got nothing. Handle it. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. I don't think you got it.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45.
Make some plays. What is it?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
53's mine. Check. Five. I'm coming after you. I'm coming ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Damn it.
Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Easy when you throw it to the defense.
Yeah, he's just literally throwing the other two. He's thinking that he can get a pass and being kind of hurt.
I mean, history does show.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
6 man.
They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they dink you every time, won't you?
He gets it down to the 32. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect.
Philosophy at this point going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a man has been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And he'll go down at the 28. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
on second down, Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Oh my
Raiders have got
God.
him. Maurice Hurst with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They'll be in search of their initial points in the contest, trailing 9-0 as they begin with a 1st down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Catch
Nowhere to
that
fit
fucking
that
ball.
football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there to Raider first. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
We needed that untimed
the
down,
2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
7:34. Hey, Foxtrot.
Carr now on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, my God, again.
Incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Frank Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Go for it.
Emmanuel Ogbah providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Chiefs, bro. I'm good with them.
You've done nothing, dude.
You haven't even
You got
scored,
the Chiefs and you got 9 fucking points.
Silence, Village idiot.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Thank you.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up near the 44. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
I'll let you tell it, because you haven't known what I was doing the last 20 games in a row.
It doesn't matter.
How does the last 20 games not matter, man?
Silence is golden right there.
On 1st down, Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It's fine. You can't win them all. I damn near tried.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
You ought to just retire after this game.
Watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Like 3 weeks ago or some shit.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes flushed out right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to back him up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's fourth down.
All together.
And Butker able to put this one through, and that will bump up the lead again to 12-0. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to solve this from away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points.
You win the Super Bowl. This is the Super Bowl.
Mission accomplished.
How is this the Super Bowl? If this was the Super Bowl, you wouldn't even be in the playoffs.
Now we take it in the end zone.
You can never score a point.
You're the 07 Lions. You went 0-17. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it.
You are. You should be worried about it.
Why should I be worried about
to
it?
get this drive started, and you're still in this game. Yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
That's the ball, buddy.
Throwing again on second down.
Yep, I told them exactly where to go again. Your days are numbered, bro. You can't do this.
48-yard line.
I'll let you tell it. I'll let you tell it.
You
can't rate people anymore, Josh.
What happened in the last game? You figured out in the last game?
We're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football.
I'll let you have your day in the sun. I know it's been a while.
Your days of raping are over.
Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
I'm not the least bit worried about it. Like, you can't get in my head. You can't lose 15 straight and then win a game and think it's going to bother me. It doesn't bother me.
So
that works against Ruben or Mike or Ivan or somebody. That shit don't work against me.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Good shit.
On the ground, this is Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
What do you have to tell your fans?
That looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense.
What do you have to say?
I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing?
Can't win them
He's
all.
inspiring the rest of his team because
Can't win
they
them all.
see
We
this starting
tried.
to happen as well.
We ran through
So
the
that means they're
NFL.
going to redouble their efforts to
Tried
help
to
him
take
out.
them all.
Extra blocking, getting downfield,
Can't do
helping him
that.
out.
Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's
Yeah.
open and you don't have a
You
running
can
lane
check-
that you want to take,
You can check
make
Twitch.
the right choice. Get rid of it.
And they
live to
haven't
fight
been
another
close. This is the
down.
most points he scored in like a week.
What are you talking about? Why do you lie to people,
Dude,
Josh?
check.
Line
You
of
just got.
scrimmage
You
again
just
to 25,
scored what?
second
3 in the
and
last
10.
game.
You say, hey, Ruben, you own me, and that's it. It's that simple.
50 to Mike. 50 to Mike.
Your definition of own is a little off.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's
Fine, just
third
get
down.
out.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defense.
Don't bother me when I'm beating ass,
They
Sage.
shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a
Don't
play?
bother me when I'm
Not easy
kicking
for
some
any quarterback,
fucking
no matter the
ass.
situation, and there the defense won the battle. The Chiefs on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6.
son of a
This is
fucking-
3rd and 10.
Like I say, it doesn't bother me. I can't win them all. I'm surprised.
Working from the gun.
I'm surprised I won
Mahomes
16 straight to begin with.
steps away to his left.
Oh, you
15
sorry
yard line
motherfucker.
before
I
it's
find
all
the
said
wrong
and
guy.
done. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as
Yeah,
we
it's the
welcome
second
you
time I
back.
played with the Raiders, and
And
the
you'd have
second
to
time
figure they're just
I don't
looking to
think I've
burn these
scored
final 2
hardly
minutes
anything
away
with them,
and
but-
get out of here with a victory.
And that's not even true, because I got beat by some guy playing online by the Raiders. So stop your excuses. I'm tired of it. Tired of it. Oh, yeah.
Raiders and Buccaneers. Only
Operating
two
from the
teams I
red zone
haven't
now,
won.
Mahomes. Flush to his right. They complete it to Hill. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of C-ball.
They used to keep track of
talent. That's called
From back at the
arrogant.
4, here's 2nd and goal.
Try to be so arrogant, and then it backfires and you lose.
It's not really. I'm 2 away from it. Like, it's not really arrogant. I'm 2 away from winning.
Mahomes going to throw it here. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
They used to keep track of it online.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second
show you
of
your
their
record with every
timeouts
team.
as they'll talk it
And
over
every
here
year I
before
try to
what will be
win
an
with
important
everybody.
3rd down.
I've done it a few times.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. They need to reverse the
Yeah,
trend.
it
The
used to
last
do
2
that.
plays
Like,
have
it used to
gone
keep track of
backwards. Now
head-to-head
it's
and shit.
3rd and goal.
I don't know why they're
Mahomes
doing
now to
that.
throw.
Oh, good play.
He's got it. Touchdown.
I think that was my
Chiefs.
zone.
Mecole Hardman.
Yeah, it
there
used
to
to
make the
because
grab.
me and
the
one of my
Chiefs
buddies
are able to
would play
extend
head-to-head
their
a
lead.
lot.
They were still
And he
throwing
was
with
real
a
bad.
comfortable
He had the
lead here
Ruben
late, and
syndrome.
now that
Like,
lead
win
even
one
more
game and
comfortable.
tell everybody you've won 5 straight.
Is there bad blood?
So I'd always have to
This one
take
ahead
pictures of the
time,
fucking
maybe they're seeking some
the deal
revenge,
online.
or they just don't
What are you
like
talking
them.
about?
But the other thing
No, we
that
didn't.
always hits
We
me
didn't score
is,
this game.
are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are
They let
worried
me
about,
down,
do you
the
need enough
Raiders.
points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Ruben don't want to run it back.
Fielded
He's not
about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much.
Have you
as he's
downloaded
marked
that
down at the
Fall Guys
21-yard
Friday?
line.
It's like the Fall Guys game. It's like it's free right now. You think it's stupid and you think it's not
The
fun,
Oakland
but it's
offense about ready to start this next drive. And let's
Like,
face it, this drive
there's
is not
a
going to have any
video of,
bearing
like,
on this
this
game.
guy
but
who's, like,
it's kind of
about
important
to
for one
win.
reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But
Yeah.
you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now a pass caught by Zay
That guy
Jones.
is about
He'll
to
be
win
out
against
right
Throne.
at the 35. 14
Yeah,
yards is the
it's a party
pickup
game.
there at a
It's a lot
Raider
of fun.
first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. He'll find his tight end.
Hey, we
That's
held on to
Waller.
it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before
job,
he gets
Waller.
into enemy
No,
territory.
no, not even close.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Carr now on 1st down.
Oh,
And now here is another interception. Picked by
shit,
Kendall
Carr.
Fuller. 20. And he will score. Touchdown. Kansas City. And a great return as they're finally able to take him
telling you, your
down.
days are numbered. I'm putting my guys in the right position.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating
crossing
all
routes are
game
over.
long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time.
You were talking
This
so
was a
much
defense that was
crap.
well prepared.
Oh, I'll still do it. You won one game. Like, I'm not worried, dude.
So
you
they
should
throw
be
the pick
worried
six.
because
They'll
your
get
days are
another
numbered.
shot at it
Wow,
now.
you've told
As
me
this
my
one's
days
in
were
the
numbered
air.
like 20 times now, and then you
That's
don't win
fielded
again
in
for
the
another
end
week or
zone.
something.
I have beat everybody.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I didn't. Oh, damn
I
it.
beat you 3 games in a row. You didn't score 1 point. And then the last one, the 4th game, the fourth game in the row, you were supposed to make a bet and you didn't even do it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coach say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one
Get
gets
your ass
hurt.
out of bounds,
But
buddy!
others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something. Exactly. Pride on the line, execution as you look forward.
I think the last game you won was when I
get ready
threw
for your
6
next
to
game.
first
And
ball.
a
I
message
think
to
that
your
was the last game
team.
you won.
We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
God damn it.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Come on, guys. 20 yards and we can kick a field goal.
Throwing again. Carr. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
There, what do you mean you're not?
The throw led him a little
wide
too
open.
far. It brings up 3rd down.
They always throw it.
So now 3rd and
It's
10.
a wheel
They had
route,
the
and
big
they
play
kinda
to
throw it
start the drive,
outside.
but 2 incompletions since.
93.
They just throw it inside. Too complete.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that
Come
is
on, you
incomplete.
fucking
2
sons of bitches.
seconds left on the clock.
Nope, guys.
Results in a 4th down.
That was our last hope.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. One final try now for Carr. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
Can't do 4 guys to go back.
So this one in the win column for
days are
Kansas City.
over.
And
I
this
can
was
breathe
truly
again.
a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pinched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that, a total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
That'll do it for us. For Charles
He'll let you
Davis
tell
and
it like
all our
it was
hardworking
a
crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the
let you
NFL
tell it
on
like
EA
he's got
Sports. For
things figured
more,
out.
find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
I know exactly what to do.
From
now.
Oakland, we sign off.
I got the
So long,
winning-
everybody.
winning recipe. Just took a little bit to get the perfect, like the batter good, the sugar ratio to milk to cream. It's just, oh, I got the recipe, and this just shows it. 7 interceptions. You won with suckier teams.
Oh yeah, absolutely one.
Why don't you play Brandon? I want you to play Brandon, like, so Brandon can. Shut the fuck up! I want to see. No, Josh. Josh. No, Josh. Please play Brandon one fucking game just to show him how good you are. Like, I will watch this on Twitch, and if Brandon scores more than 7 points on you, then you've lost the game, Josh. I'm telling you, Josh is fucking good. Like, shut up! Everybody beats you. Josh, just play Brandon. I want to watch this on Twitch. Because Brandon like swears you're not that good. I don't even remember that.
When?
I know exactly. He's trying to make up some tournament we played.
I don't remember that, but it sounds like something Ruben would do. So
Just invite him. Just invite him, please.
I remember Ruben quit like a season or something, I think, but I don't remember.
No, I didn't even want to because I didn't like that Ultimate Team. You guys were trying to do Ultimate Team. I just don't like Ultimate Team.
No, it's a fantasy draft.
Yeah, I don't like that. Play. I want to watch you guys on Twitch. Invite them. Invite him, Josh, please. He beat his fucking ass. I mean, freaking ass. Can you cuss on Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not-
I didn't know. I'm all play him, Josh. I'm gonna watch this. After this, maybe we'll play Fall Guys, but I want you to play Brandon one time and be like a decent team. You don't have to be a great team, but
No,
just be.
I'm not. Well, I can't pick the Raiders. Well, I could pick the Raiders. I still need to win with the Raiders.
Don't use a pity win on Brandon. Brandon's like special needs. Like it's not fun. But all right, I'm gonna watch this. So you guys play.
Don't tell me that happened to you a third time, Ruben.
What happened?
I've never seen that, but it happened one day. I was like, oh shit.
All right, play, guys. I'm gonna watch it on Twitch and share your voice, Brandon. You have to go to the part like the chat, the party, and then you go to like the chat audio. Yep, and you have to say allow it to be shared just for this chat. All right, I want to watch this. All right, I'll be back though, but you guys play.
Excuse me. Try the boys. I kind of suck with the Ravens now. Not that good. No, yeah. But I'm gonna try it. I think the last time I played with them, I got beat pretty bad. We're gonna go all black. Or all purple. I thought they had an all black. There we go. Oh, haters.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Houston Texans.
Trash this year, but, well.
Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Ka'imi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23.
Yeah, like literally, I played with the Cowboys like a couple of weeks ago, and I did the same thing, threw a bunch of picks. He won the game. Hadn't won since. Like I had him begging me to play. He's been beat. Yeah, he's been getting beat so bad. Yeah, he can't go out on a loss, but he'll tuck tail and run after a win, which is fine. Fuck it. Let him get that dub. I don't know why it doesn't save this shit. Drives me crazy. Nah, he ain't even watching it. He's too busy. He's too busy telling everybody how he won. He ain't paying no attention.
Yeah, I'm about as ready as I'm gonna be.
The 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard
All right. Not played well with these guys in the past. It's just so fucking tempting to just run all over the place with Jackson.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it's going to be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Get it there.
Hollywood Marquise Brown, 65 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Watson.
Oh!
And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams
you can't leave that man
when
open
they get
like
down,
that.
their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw, Watson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming
nowhere to escape, and he goes
into
down.
Watt like that.
The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Do that.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack,
I guess he is
you're
watching
really
now.
almost discrediting their work.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
All day, every
Jackson on first down. They go screen. This is Ingram. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the
he just ran him over.
A hot route, so to speak.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. Escaping the pressure right. Got him in. It's Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown with his second touchdown of this opening quarter as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Ruben says he can't hear you. You didn't allow your voice. I'll have to transcribe. Ruben, he says he doesn't give a shit.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
No,
They've been
Ruben
outplayed
just
early,
allowed
no
his
question,
voice
down
today, and it was
14
only because I said I wouldn't
already
play him if he
as they
didn't.
come up first and 10. They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I wish he had allowed his voice to sing. I'd have some good Twitch highlights.
The previous run good for 9.
Them.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Dad, I got him
Play
winning one
action
game.
from Miller. Now Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. And he finds Stills, complete. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. He's such a good route runner. Shows you
Ruben, it
there
doesn't do
on
any good
3rd
to give
down.
you a
Very
shout out. You're
proficient
literally
and a
the
good
only
pass.
person watching.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner
Give
you
me a shout
are,
out for the
the more
win.
confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Another time now.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
I don't know how you can tell.
On 2nd down. It's Miller, and he is met quickly in the backfield.
I didn't know how
Down he
many people.
goes,
Even
folded
I don't
like
know
a
how many
lawn
people are
chair.
watching.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and just like that, it's third down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Maybe Mike and Nate are watching as well.
Set. 18. Let's go, D. Double time. 3 out. And a go.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Buying time to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas, and he is all the way up past the 25.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27.
No! Slide.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. To throw is Jackson. And he's got Snead. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Jackson from the shotgun. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And an alley to run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I got 2 stars on the offensive line. Come on, guys. Play like it.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left.
Throw it. Or do that.
That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
Damn it, Jackson.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Now he's forced out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Tucker's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They are going for it. Here's Watson. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To the air yet again, Watson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
No. Check. Lucky. Hey, I need one over here. 41 Mike. 49. Mike 41. We got to wedge that up.
Throwing again is Watson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Going deep here for Stills. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Trying to get it that time to Stills. And that'll make it third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Watson now to throw. He finds his target, Fuller. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Watson now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ruben, help us out. You fucking study this game.
Now Watson, going to throw again. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Spike the ball, Ruben.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. The final shot before the break, Watson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, it's whole circle. See, I don't know.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson for the catch made by Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They go play action here on first down. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Oh!
Now Watson's throw is taken in by QT. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now Watson. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tavon Young. The 40. Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Ooh.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit further off.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said. Rush coming, and he's taken down. From the corner, Jimmy Smith blitzes for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
On third down, Watson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now Brown.
Oh, okay. A little quicker than I thought.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 61 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Check 41. No getting out of this.
Watson now to throw on third down. Open man is QT, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Watson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this third quarter of play.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task,
I have no idea
to
what
follow
those
up your
emojis are.
assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
We gotta get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Now it's Watson. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
If you kill it, no time now.
Third and long. It's Watson. It's complete. It's Miller. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 right at the 40. Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6, now second and 4.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Alert. Alert. 3 down. 3 down. Hey, alert. Alert.
Back to throw, Watson. And now here is another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put him on the ground.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Depends. What do you play on? I'm getting called out on Twitch now.
From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Oh, it doesn't show my game tag, does it?
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
41 Mike. Come on. You better bring it.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Oh!
And he's got Fuller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Just like that. Just like that.
Oh, shit, I'm not even paying attention. Damn it.
Now a first down throw, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Flushed out right. He'll run it.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Ruben, tell him my gamer tag for me then.
On first down, Watson. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Fairbairn good with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2000...
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
I beat Ruben 55-7. He had the same.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say
Mike
so
and Ruben
long
are, and then like
from
just
Baltimore.
some random dude was like, "Hey man, like, are you any good? Let's play." So. I'll play him for the fans. Thank you. I know Mike the other day, he was supposed to be playing with us and he was just sitting watching Twitch instead. Like he was literally telling us like, "Hey, yeah, guys, I'm gonna get on," and then he was just commenting on the Twitch instead. So. Oh. All right, man. All right. See ya. Oh, getting old. What are you talking about, Mike? See what you guys got me into. I don't even know what I'm walking into here. And I'm fucking hungry. To Brandon. Oh, Brandon didn't share his voice. I ain't heard from Ivan. Dude's picking the Chargers. Can I get a win with the Bucks? Who should I pick? I'll let you guys pick my team. But y'all gotta go, like, say some shit quick. Pick a team. Oh, I forgot there's a delay. Damn, the car ain't gonna do the Cardinals on me, huh? The fucking Vikings? Why would I pick the Vikings? Nah, that's not fair. This is barely fair. I don't even feel right doing this. What kind of uniform did he pick? I wasn't paying attention. Fuck it. I know he ain't gonna be purple. Mike, you were too slow. It's too late now, guys. I need more people in the lobby. Invite everybody you know.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago.
I'm really not that good, so we'll see.
As their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings.
Open that up. There we go. All right.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway here on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
All right, I got to make some subs real quick. All right. I know this shit's annoying, but you got to do what you got to do. Boy, I got some shitty receivers after the top guy. Fuck it, put Dalvin Cook in there. Alright, defense should be good. I shouldn't have to do anything on defense. Alright, good enough.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? 59 Mike. Check, 59. Ready?
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And an alley. Murray fighting, lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they take possession of the football and have it at their 36-yard line.
You gotta be better in the spy, buddy.
It gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ran right around my
Cousins
guy.
now after the fumble recovery. Setting up the screen for Cook. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback. that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Being chased out left.
Nobody.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. Now and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chandler Jones. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
All right, guys, it's Clark Jones.
3rd and long for Cousins. Dancing to his left. And this one to Treadwell, complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Murray throwing on second down. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. And he hits Drake. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away.
Yeah, that's a hell of a punt.
Sherrills to return it.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
Who's got no offense, Mike? What the fuck are you talking about?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Cousins. He completes it to Treadwell. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From just shy of midfield, Cousins.
Throw the ball.
Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. To the air again, it's Cousins.
Oh, no!
It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here's another of the Cardinal backs. This is David Johnson. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
That was huge.
18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now Murray, he gets this one to Johnson. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Wow.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Eluding the pressure right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Here we go. Anyway, it's just me and you. It's just music. It's just me and you. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Throwing is Murray on third down. He'll get this into the hands of Byrd. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43,
right?
and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
He's juking me left and right.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
There's Murray.
There you go.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Fucking Cousins. When I say outside, throw outside, baby. Got faith in you.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete here.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Check, 59. Let's go.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. Buying time to his left. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full street. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, tight.
Throwing on first down is Murray. It's complete to Drake. Now Drake loses the football.
Get up, get up! Oh, come on, Smith.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a
Smith.
matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
First down, here's Cousins. It's caught by Treadwell. Give him a couple on the catch.
on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Cousins. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Hey, let's go.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Damn, that was it, guys. That was our field goal. They can't do it now.
To throw is Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half. Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Well.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this 2nd half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
All right, guys. Take care of the ball. Punch the shit out.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just
that should have at least been
the
first.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
Yeah, would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
Cousins now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time,
Thielen's
contact
the only
and
one
another
showing up.
incomplete
Fucking
pass.
Thielen's putting the ball on the ground.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Cousins now. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. 3rd down here. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play. It's caught inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more.
There the last time when
in
we
the
missed it,
NFL.
guys. We got to make that
Teams
play.
not playing to protect leads. Teams playing to extend them.
Cousins on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. From the gun, here's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Throwing is Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook.
Oh, good play.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Fucking hey, come on, guys. We can't
third
fucking
down.
kick field goals. Field goals ain't gonna win a game. Good juke, but couldn't juke them both.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Go!
Again, it's Cousins.
Oh, I tried to be
but that's
sneaky.
going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points
Fucking
here.
field goals
Well,
ain't
your
gonna win it,
defense,
guys. God
all right,
damn
they
it,
actually
man.
like these long drives. They get to rest over on the
Rudolph.
sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing again on second down. Murray,
shit,
the
Hunter.
defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big?
Good
In
shit,
trouble
Hunter.
there, and down he goes, back at the 8-yard line. Danielle Hunter picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Sherrill's on the return. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale.
All right.
It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead.
Bob
They'll be
down
looking
in the
to
red
add to
zone.
that total as we begin quarter number 4.
It's 7. I think we can win this.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Cousins to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any
Thielen
offense
the only
that has
one
an
that want to
elite
play
receiver,
today.
if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
God damn it, guys.
Working out of the gun, Cousins being chased out left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Hey, box truck.
All right, guys, let's pick up some yards at least. Fuck it.
To throw, Cousins. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
You guys
So
went
on
quiet
4th
all of a
down,
sudden.
out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will make our score 9-0. Same story continues. He's the only one that scored for them, their kicker, with all the points.
So now when we hear the chants of MVP, they're definitely aimed at him because he has been the only guy who's put points on the board in this game.
Kickers are always either the hero or the GOAT. So far, he's definitely the hero. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard
All
line.
right, guys. Let's get us one stop.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How did they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down
All-Pro
and
is
get
the
some momentum
default
going.
setting, Ruben.
It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Oh,
And he'll be brought down
Hunter.
right at the 30 here.
Good try, though,
They'll
buddy.
wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. He may try and run for this. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. First down, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
You're my fastest linebacker, buddy. You got to be able to do that spy. You know what? Fuck that kind of shit.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Murray. The pressure gets to him again.
Hunter took over.
Danielle Hunter. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
I didn't do much, man.
First down, here's the
Danielle
run.
Hunter there.
Cook with a first down and much more. That good for 19 and a first down. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think
Danielle
so
Hunter
because
took
you're looking at the clock.
that last few
That's
drives
in your favor.
over. I didn't
Look
do
at
a
the
whole hell of a
geography
lot
of the
there.
field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Get out of the way.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
On point, man.
They come out here in the
save our lives.
back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. A toss to Cook.
Pick up that block. Thank you.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
No need to
Taking it
celebrate.
in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
You know what? I like that. Good game, man. Good game. It was close. It was close. Oh. Yeah, it's late. I ain't got shit to do. I ain't got to work till tomorrow night, but it's still late. All right, I'm getting off. Let's see how many viewers. 5 viewers? All right, all right. All right, that's a night.